Hello everyone, this is Keith Jackson and welcome to Jack's Math Notebook. In this video, we're going to factor quadratic functions, keeping in mind that the quadratic function is represented by ax squared plus bx plus c. And in this example, we're going to work with n squared plus 10n plus 16. And we're going to factor this quadratic function out to find out where the x-intercepts are. And those x-intercepts are the same as zeros right there that you see here and here. And we're going to find out what they are. And here's what we're going to do in order to do that. Find two numbers that multiply to 16, multiply to the c value of 16, while at the same time add to the b value of 10. All right, and those two numbers are 8 and 2, because we know that 8 times 2 will give us 16, right? And we know that 8 plus 2 will give us 10. And so we have our b value of 10 right here and our c value of 16 just by using 8 and 2. And what we're going to do, we're going to set the function equal to 0 because we're just going to park our n here and our n here inside those two parentheses. We're going to add a plus sign because we have a plus sign here and here, and we're going to put a plus sign here and here as well. And then we're just going to put our 2 and our 8 right here. And so we have the quantity of n plus 2 times the quantity of n plus 8, setting it equal to 0. And if you want to make sure that 2 and 8 works, we're just going to use our box method to plug it in to bring us right back to our original quadratic function of n squared plus 10n plus 16. And we do that by doing this, putting n plus 2 on the top and putting n plus 8 on the side. And when we multiply n times n, we get n squared. N times 2 will give us 2n. 8 times n will give us 8n, while 8 times 2 will give us 16, knowing that 8n plus 2n will give us 10n. We put the n squared right here. We put the 16 right there. Yes, it works. And so we're going to be working with 2 and 8, and we're going to set those equal to 0 right over here. And so we're going to set n plus 2 equal to 0. So n plus 2 equal to 0. And in order to find out what n is to make this 0, we're going to subtract 2 from both sides, and that will let us know that n is equal to a negative 2 because that's the only number that works to make this quantity 0, because a negative 2 plus 2 will give us 0. And let's do the same thing with n plus 8 and set it equal to 0 by subtracting 8 from both sides, letting us know that n can only equal to a negative 8 because a negative 8 plus 8 will give us 0 as well. And this is why our zeros, or our x-intercept, are at n is equal to a negative 2, which is right here, and n is equal to a negative 8, which is right over here. And those are the x-intercepts who are parabola. Okay, you have been given quite a bit of information. And I wouldn't blame you if you need to pause the video just to take a look at things, or replay this video as many times you need to get a deeper understanding of this concept. But in the meantime, please comment, share, like, and subscribe to Jack's Math Notebook for more content. Thank you and goodbye.